And just like that, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to this YouTube broadcast, this YouTube stream. Hope you guys are having a great day, everyone. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. How's it been, chat? How's it been? Fano start? I am live, guys. We are live. So, welcome everyone. Hope you guys are doing all right. And yes, you probably clicked on this video wondering about CSGO investing, CSGO investments. In particular, you saw cases on the screen. So you said, cases, I must click. Hello, gamer. Yes, hello. So, the topic of today's investing stream is very simple. We're going to be talking about cases. It's no surprise, chat, if you look at the Steam community market, the first few pages are littered, absolutely littered with CSGO cases. Very few knives, very few skins to be found. It is only cases. Full of cases. Which begs the question, should you invest in cases or should you invest in skins? Which one is a better investment? Wait, I actually thought it was a video. No, this is a live stream, but it will be available for you guys to view at a later time. So, we're going to be going over a couple of different case investments, different options that you guys can take when investing in cases. But I'm going to start this off with a question. We're going to start this stream with a question. How many of you guys, or actually no, not how many of you, but what do you guys do when you guys get a case drop? You play the game and you get a weekly case drop. Let's say you get a, I don't know, a clutch case, or you get a, I don't know, what cases are dropping, chat? Fracture cases, snakebite cases. What do you do with that case? Do you open it? Please tell me you don't open it. Do you sell it? You could sell it on the Steam market, totally possible. Or do you keep it? Do you open it, sell it, or keep it? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. A couple of you guys are saying hold, very nice, very nice. Ignore it. What do you mean ignore it? You can't ignore it. It's in your inventory. You just don't ignore it. Keep it and forget about it. Yes, Steven, very good. For those of you that said keep it, that is actually the correct answer 99% of the time. In most cases, you're going to be getting cases that cost like 10 cents, 15 cents, 8 cents, maybe even cheaper. So the best advice that I can give you as an investor, as a player, is to hold on to those cases. In fact, if you can afford it, get yourself an inventory storage unit. Get yourself an inventory storage unit called cases and just dump your cases inside of the storage unit. It's very simple. Forget about it. Forget about those cases. They may be common drops today, but in a couple of years from now, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, those cases are going to be kind of expensive. Maybe not like $10, $5. You might not be a millionaire, but you'll still make some decent profit if you just forget about those cases. So that's tip number one for all of you guys out there that are asking me, hey, Fano, what cases should I invest? What should I do? Just play the game. Play the game. You are already investing. That's tip number one. Why do you think keeping cases is good? Because cases long term, first of all, they get discontinued. So the longer a case is in the pool and the longer it's been, you know, actively being opened, and as new cases are being added to the game, Valve likes to cycle these cases. They like to remove cases from the pool. So the longer a case has been out, usually there's a correlation that goes like, let me show you for example, like it just correlates as to higher price. Cases usually rise with time, chat. Yes, they're going to be very volatile at times, chat, at times. If you look at last summer, cases spiked a lot during the summer and then they dipped. But that happens that happens to skins, that happens to stickers, that happens everywhere. So to all of you guys that are wondering, look at all these cases that are older. The older the case, more likely than not, the skins in that case have some pretty good demand and a rarity factor to it. Again, guys, this is not an umbrella. Some cases are better than others. Some cases are probably going to do better than others. So the goal of this stream, at least, is for me to take a look at different cases, explain to you why I'm bullish on these cases or why these cases have potential, and then I'm going to let you guys decide which cases you decide to invest in or not. But what I will say though is, it doesn't hurt to hold on to a case. Play the game, get your weekly drop, and just hold on to that case. Now, hold on. Sometimes you guys might get lucky and get a Bravo case. And in that case, no pun intended, in this particular instance, yeah, you should probably just sell it. You should probably just, you know, sell it, list it on Buff, do what you gotta do, sell it on the Steam market. It's up to you. But if you do get, let's say, a fracture case or a snakebite case that's going for, how much are snakebite cases going for? Let's quickly take a look here. If you do get a snakebite case that's going for 9 cents right now, keep it. There's no point in selling it because what are you gonna do with the money? You're gonna get 7 cents in return. What are you gonna buy? You're gonna buy a Steam trading card. Like, that's all you can afford, right? Like, it's not worth it. Hold on to that case. Hold on to it for the long term. I have 50 Riptide ones. I will hold on to them until they reach 1.5 euros. That's a great segue, Seihan. Very good, astute observation. Which brings me to my next topic about cases. Riptide cases, chat. What are we gonna do with Riptide cases? I'm sure a lot of you guys that are watching this video have questions about Riptide. Should you hold on to them? Should you sell them? What should you do with Riptide cases? So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my strategy in terms of cases, what I'm doing. Hey, I multiplied 10x my investment in Spectrum 2 cases, congrats. I'm looking now to invest in Danger Zone, very good, very good. Danger Zone cases, solid long-term investment, hold on to them for like 2 to 3, 4 years. You'll see some really good returns. Another misconception I need to point out there, guys, is cases are a slow investment. If you are a passive investor, meaning you don't want to put in too much work in your investment, cases will be slow. They're gonna take time to grow. You're not gonna snap your fingers and the cases are gonna give you 2x, 3x, 10x your money. You're gonna have to hold on to these bad boys for a while. So that's number 2. Tip number 2 is you got to be very patient with cases if you want to be a passive investor. If you want to be an active investor, and what I mean by active is you're probably going to be trying to flip these cases, then you're going to have to do some more work. You're going to put in more effort. And we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But let me get to the topic at hand. You guys are asking about Riptide cases, right? So here's my strategy with Riptide cases. As you can see here, since January 26th, 5 days ago, these things have been rising. Actually, it looks like they've hit a bottom and now they're actually rising. They're like 10 cents higher. So a lot of you guys might be wondering, why is that? Why is it rising? I mean, the market is weird, chat. That's all I can tell you. The market is weird, and sometimes it may not be what you think, right? The Dreams and Nightmares case, when did the Dreams and Nightmares case first come out, by the way? That's a really good question. Did it come out, does anybody know the exact day that it came out? Because, like, knowing when, I'm gonna take a wild guess, it came out on like the 20th or the 21st, somewhere over here, where they completely tanked down to like 43 cents. I'm gonna take a guess. This is just a pure guess. I haven't looked at it yet. So most of you might think that when a new case gets introduced, the case before it will probably dip in price. And you would be correct, chat. That is what usually happens. When new cases are added to CSGO, the case before it is no longer the new kid on the block, and it usually drops in price. Well, it didn't really happen with the Riptide case. And honestly, chat, just roll with it, you know? Sometimes you don't even need to find the explanation to things. You can try to speculate and, come up with an idea as to why it didn't drop as much as it should have, but at the end of the day, it didn't drop as much. So what should you do now? Well, I'll let you in on what I'm doing, chat. Here's what I'm doing with mine, and you guys can either completely ignore what I'm about to say or follow what I say, and this is completely up to you. I am actually selling my Riptide cases. I don't care if the price is rising. I don't care if in 2 days I'll be able to sell it for 60 cents, 65 cents. Every time I get a new case, I try my best to sell. And here's why. Here's my philosophy. So I already paid $15 for the pass, right? I already bought the pass. I'm already doing these missions. I already purchased, I made my initial investment, right? And now I'm getting like 50 cases, right? I'm getting cases from from redeeming stars, correct? So I've already made that investment. I'm already promised, 50 cases, and just by completing missions. So why not make my money back and profit a little bit, right? Let's make some profit out of this. There's nothing wrong with that, right? If these cases drop below, I think I calculated it, 33 cents. 33 cents is like the break-even point. If you sell all 50 cases for about 33 cents, you're gonna get your money back. So if the case drops to 35, 30 cents, that is when I would invest in these cases. Otherwise, all of these cases that you're getting, just sell them. Get rid of them. Make your profit. Lock in your gains. Play with the house's money, chat. You got, and this isn't just for cases. This goes for any skin investment. I don't care if you've invested in, it doesn't have to just apply to CSGO. It can be Pokemon cards, it can be crypto, it can be anything, stocks, anything. Make sure that you know when to sell, because nothing is worse than what I'm about to show you. Nothing is worse than being this guy right here who could have sold, could have sold, could have sold, could have sold, shoulda, woulda, could have sold, and then you miss the train. And then you're back to where you started, and even after. Nobody wants to end up in that position. So I think the smartest and safest thing is to just get rid of your cases, make profit, lock in those gains, and then if the case drops to 30 cents or 35 or whatever, if it drops below a certain point, pull the trigger, buy some, buy 10, 50, 100, make your investment then when it's cheaper. No point in just holding on to it while you're redeeming your stars. Just sell it, make that profit, use that money for something else, you know? Or just accumulate as much money and then wait for the drop and then invest at that time. Here's the worst that could happen. You miss out on this case investment. Guess what? There are going to be plenty more investments in the future. They're going to be case Tiger Strike, case Sigma Monkey, case I don't know, floating whale. Like, there are going to be tons of different cases in the future. You're gonna, like, just because you miss out on this one opportunity doesn't mean you could, like, you haven't lost anything. You haven't lost money. That's what I'm trying to argue here. So I think it's a good idea to just sell these cases as you get them, take that money, reinvest it, or hold on to it, wait until a better buying opportunity so you can buy more cases. That is my philosophy. That's what I'm gonna be doing. You don't necessarily have to agree with that. That's just my strategy. Fano, how did you get the Operation Stars to your inventory? What do you mean? What do you mean, how do I get my stars to my inventory, huh? So you get stars by completing missions. So you just play these missions once you've bought the pass and redeem. Like, you just have to complete missions. You get stars, and then you could also buy the stars, but I would not recommend you buy the stars. Yeah, just stay away from that. I sold my house to invest in CSGO. Hey, okay. I respect that, Are you sponsored by Skinport? No, I am not sponsored by anybody. So this is purely my opinion, my philosophy. Nobody's paying me to talk about cases. Nobody's paying me to talk about where to sell cases or whatnot. I think the easiest place is to just sell them on the Steam market, but you don't have to sell it on the Steam market. You can choose other avenues. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about during this stream are some other cases. For example, let's take a look at broken fan cases, because these definitely caught my eye recently. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but these things have been rising. These things bottomed out at around, what is that? Okay, when did they bottom out? They actually bottomed out down here in September for 32 cents. And look at that, boys. Look at this beautiful chart right here. In September, you could have bought them for 33 cents, and now you can sell them for about 79, 80 cents. You could have made some pretty good profit here. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, am I right? Well, anyways, people are still buying into it, and I'll be honest with you, I kind of like this case. What do you guys think, chat? I'm really curious to hear what you guys think. The reason I like this case is because, okay, for two reasons. Reason number one, it has the M4A1S print stream. This is a goated, in-demand, highly desirable M4 CSGO skin. Super in demand. Love the print stream. Number two, it has a bunch of, not cases, it has a bunch of gloves. Who doesn't like gloves? China loves their gloves. People love CSGO gloves. Newcomers, new CSGO players, they come into the game, they want knives, they want gloves. So I'm bullish on this case. I think this case has room to grow even more. I like this case. I think it's a solid case. If you've invested in this case, might not be a bad idea to take some profits as you go up, but you should probably hold on to some in the event that it continues to rise into the summer, because I still think that there is still room to grow for this case. Same thing can be said about shattered web cases. So let's take a look at the shattered web case real quick. Currently going for $1.26. This supply is super low, by the way. For those of you, keep in mind the supply. There's only 13,000 of them on the Steam market. Now, again, just because there's only 13K listed does not mean there are only 13K in circulation. The actual total market is probably around 1 million, maybe more, maybe less, somewhere up there. It's probably 10 times as much, probably. Maybe even more, I don't know. But it's not 13K, I can tell you that much. It also has been rising, bottomed out in November in this particular case for around 85 cents. So for those of you that invested during the November months, good for you, pat on the back. So yeah, why am I bullish on this case? I love the Op Containment Breach, one of the best AWP skins. If you're building a green loadout, this thing is amazing. And of course, the rare special item, the Skeleton Knife, and all the other new knives in CSGO. Shattered Web case has all of them. Now you might be wondering, hey Fano, why are we investing in, why would you want to open Shattered Web case when you can just, hold on, when you can just, where is it? When you can just go and buy the Fracture case. The Fracture case killed the Shattered Web case. Blah, blah, blah. Well, here's the thing. You are right. They have the same knives. Absolutely. 100% agree with that statement. And you can open them for cheaper. But they don't have the same skins. And that's what most people care about. They care about profitability. They care about skins. Yes, people, you might argue that knives are more important. Skins are also very important. High tier skins, Op Containment Breach, some of the pinks, they're also very in demand. So, and they're also in demand for trade ups, guys. Don't forget about trade ups. You can't use knives for trade ups. I'm sorry. Newsflash, you can't use knives for trade ups. Let me repeat that. You can't use knives for trade ups. So, if there is a shortage of Shattered Web items and people see opportunity for making, profit out of trade-ups, these items are going to go in demand. How do you get new items into the game? You open cases. Demand for cases, price goes up. Very, very simple economics. I think Shattered Web case is a good case. Don't worry about the supply. Don't worry about the demand. It'll iron itself out. And overall, I think it's a solid case. Might be a little expensive at the moment. It's up to you if you want to buy in. How long are you planning on holding? If you still have Shattered Web cases, kudos to you. Take some profits as it continues to rise. But I have 100 Shattered Web. Hey, congratulations, wrong name. I hope you take profit. Don't sell them all at once, but I would say take some profit here and there. Can't say the same about Dreams and Nightmares. Yes, Dreams and Nightmares case. Oh, what can I say about the Dreams and Nightmares case? Tough case, boys. It's still over $2. You can still make some decent profit if you play the game and you get lucky. Still over $2, but I don't know, boys. This case is gonna continue to go down. I can tell you that much. If you get this in a drop, sell it ASAP. Let me just tell you right now. Sell it as soon as possible. Hey, is Fracture case a good investment? That's a great question. And I'll tell you, yes, it is a good investment. Now, here's why. It has really good knives. It has really good skins. It has a huge supply, which means that it's going to be opened a lot. But the demand outweighs the supply, and when this gets removed from the game, there will be profits. Like, it will jump up. You could double your money at the very least. The question is, when are they going to remove it? It'll probably take a while. Cases are, like I said, guys, cases are slow growers. They take time. You have to be patient with cases. So right now, if I were a case investor right now watching this stream, and I'm looking for buying opportunities for cases, what I would say is, okay, how much money am I going to invest in? If I have $100, $1,000, couple $1,000, might not be a bad idea to take a look and buy them in bulk. Take a look at these cases, see if you can get them for 6 cents, 5 cents. The best is if you can get them for 5 cents a case, maybe even 4. But realistically speaking, you're probably going to get a deal on them for 5 cents. Try to get them for as low of a price as you can. buy them in bulk, buy a bunch of storage units, because keep in mind, guys, when you're investing in cases, you need a place to put them. So please invest in storage units if you do plan to, you know, invest in cases, and just go in, you know. Could drop 2 more cents. They could. That's why I would recommend right now, for anybody watching, if you're interested in the fracture case, create your buy orders. Put in buy orders for 5 cents right now. Right this very minute. It doesn't hurt. Does not hurt, chat. It's free. Well, you need to have money in your account, but you know what I mean. So absolutely, chat. Is the stuff from the Train 2021 collection from the Operation trade upable? Yes, you guys can use them in trade ups. Yes, these things can be used in trade ups, chat. These things are trade upable. I got like 5 cases in 2 weeks and I didn't get any dreams and nightmares. You're just very unlucky, my guy. You're just very unlucky. Keep playing the game. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so you will be able to get new drops next week or tomorrow. So you never know. You might get lucky next week. Absolutely. What about gamma cases? Gamma cases are an old case. You've already seen some good profit if you've invested in gamma cases over the years. There's about 24K of them listed on the market. If we go into their market graph, we can take a look. They've also been rising over the past month. I think with the current trajectory, I don't see what's stopping it, man. I think it can continue to grow. Gamma cases, what do they have? Whenever you're looking at cases, you have to think about what is in the case. Like, what kind of knives are in the case? What kind of reds are in the case? Like, why would this case go up in price? Does it have a rare special item that's unique? Does it have, you know, a particular skin that everybody wants, right? Well, I'll be honest with you, the reds aren't very popular, but the knives are pretty popular. So you got some pretty good looking knives. Chroma 2 based? Yeah, Chroma 2 are very, very nice. So are we on YouTube now? We are making a YouTube stream talking about cases. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Make yourselves comfortable. Ask your questions. We're talking about cases today. If you guys have any questions about a case investment, or you would need some advice on what to do, let me know. I'd love to help you out. Do you think the 2021 collection skins will be a good investment? They could be. They could be. Depends on which collection, which item, what condition, how many you purchase. I think they could rise, yeah. Hey, Fano, what do you think about Broken Fang? We just talked about a Wallen. Broken Fang, good case, good case. Solid case. Absolutely. But, do you think the op fade will rise in price? Oof, the op fade. Don't talk to me about op fades. Don't talk to me about the op fades. I've already been burned twice. Love my op fade. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, I saw you have both of them in your inventory. Yeah, I do. Oh, man. Good times, good times. Let's see here. Hey, Fano, can you tell us about the Hollow 2021 major stickers? What about them? What about them? Anything in particular you want to talk about? Like Stockholm Hollow. Anything in particular about them? I mean, they have a pretty decent supply. The capsules are pretty in demand, you know, especially the Legends ones. Those things are hella in demand. But Copenhagen, good team. There are other ones out there, not just these contenders, like Entropic. These ones, if you're building a green inventory, very, very nice. Tyloo's always in demand. Copenhagen in demand. Movie Star Riders, chat. For those of you that don't know, this sticker is one of my favorite stickers. I think this hollow is just amazing. Such a nice hollow, fits in very nicely with a lot of good skins. Probably won't see this team in a while, at least I don't think. So yeah, this is a good sticker right here. Is it a good investment? Honestly, you should have already invested in them. If you haven't invested in them already, probably should put your money elsewhere. These things have already risen. You should have bought down here. Like, if we're being honest, you had so much time to invest when they were so cheap down here. You could have easily bought them all here, but instead right now you're entering with twice as much money. So honestly, I'd probably just avoid it at that point. It's already risen like twice. Does it have room to grow another time? Maybe, probably, but it's up to you, man. It's up to you. I think they're okay investments at the moment, but they were much better investments down here. I'll tell you that much. Hi, Fano. I love you. Hey, yo, Maddits. Thank you so much for the kind words. Love you too, dude. We're talking about skin investments, case investments. If you guys have a question about any particular step in the investment process, let me know. Do you think Operation Riptide stickers will go up a bunch? I actually don't think they're going to go up that much. I'm not a huge fan of those stickers. Some people might argue that, yeah, they have some value here and there. You might make some money. Heck, they may double, you never know. I'd rather stay away from them and put my money into more sound investments, more secure investments like cases, old CSGO tournaments, old CSGO skins that are discontinued from Operation collections, and obviously maybe some Stockholm items as well, but you know, you probably won't see too much. I mean, it's hard to predict the market, chat. Like, these stickers, they could go to $10. They could. I'm not saying they will, but they could. They could 5x, they could 10x. I don't know. I can't predict the market. I think they're fine. I think they're good stickers. It doesn't just have to be Movie Star, by the way. It can be other ones too. Like I said, it could be Tai Lu. It could be, you know, any of them, honestly. So I'm not a fortune teller, chat. I'm not a fortune teller. But what I will say is, though, you gotta be able to think long term. You have to be able to, you know, be active in your investments. Monitor the markets, see what's happening, buy cases for 3 cents. Yes, if you can afford, if you can find somebody that can sell it to you for 3 cents a case, that's even better. For those of you that are investing in cases, 3 cents a case is literally the cheapest you can get. I would recommend 3 cents, absolutely. What about Danger Zone case? I love the Danger Zone case. Love the Danger Zone case. Such a good case, chat. Such a good case. Got some good knives in there. Danger Zone case. Let's see if I can, okay, Danger Zone. Whoa, come on, Danger Zone case. What are your thoughts on picking up a Desert Hydra? Desert Hydra's okay. You'll probably see some profit after the operation ends. Make sure you sell it, you know, sometime during the summer. I would probably not keep it too long. The supply is pretty big. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, you know, Danger Zone case, you should have sold up here, went down a little bit, went back down to 6. Maybe now is the accumulation phase. So chat. Accumulation phase, sell phase, accumulation phase, sell phase, accumulation phase, sell phase. Notice a pattern, chat? Notice a pattern? Right now you're accumulating. Here is where you should have sold. Depending on where you sell and how many you have and how active you want to be in your investment. Same thing could be said about several other cases. It doesn't just have to be Danger Zone cases. What about the glove case? Love the glove case. One of my favorite cases in CSGO has such good, I was gonna say knives, has such good gloves inside. The OG glove case, OG gloves, Pandora's box, hedge mazes, love those, love this case. One of my favorite cases in CSGO. Absolutely love this case. If we look at the lifetime of it, last summer it went up a lot, has since gone down. You should have bought it at 120, 130. Now it's going back up to $2. It's a little bit off its highs, but it's still decent. Yeah, I mean, it has potential. It has potential to grow. I think it's fine. Will the USPS whiteout go in price? I mean, it could grow a little bit. Not too much, though, because unless it comes in like a special pattern or not pattern float. Yeah. What do you think about Stockholm stickers? Good investment or maybe buy Cato 2022 in the future? I think you've probably missed the boat in Stockholm 2021. You can still invest. You probably won't make as much profit as you could have if you invested earlier. So I'd probably recommend you stay away from them, at least at the time. Put your money in some other sticker or investment, right? Thank you so much. I've gotten some cases laying around. I was wondering if I should sell them now or wait. Listen, some guy, listen. Here's the thing. What are you gonna do with the money? If you sell your cases right now, what are you gonna do with it? Is the money just gonna sit in your account, do nothing? Is your money going to be used on, you know, buying, not CSGO, buying games or buying other stuff from Steam? It depends where you sell. So I would say it's better to take this case, see this fracture case? I'm gonna listen to my advice. Move to storage unit, put it into my cases. There you go. There you go. Absolutely. Whenever you guys get case drops, if I were you, I would probably just list them on, or not list them, put them on the, put them in the storage unit. Absolutely. What about Spectrum? Listen, guys, all cases are good. I'm telling you, as new players come into the game, they are gonna want skins. The more CSGO grows, the higher the demand for cases rises. Higher demand in cases, more cases get opened, more money gets added to CSGO, prices go up. Skin prices go up, case prices go up. It's very simple. Spectrum cases are no exception. Good cases, solid cases. Has some good knives in there. Decent reds. The Empress is very nice. Leaded glass, decent. Yeah, I mean, it's a solid case. Spectrum 2, that is. The Spectrum 1 case, on the other hand, what's in the Spectrum 1 case? Bloodsport, Neo Noir, one of my favorite reds in CSGO. These reds are so nice. Same knives too. So yeah, I mean, as long as you're getting in at a good price, it doesn't matter. What matters is if you can be patient enough, don't open these cases, forget about these cases, monitor the market here and there, and sell when you're making profit. If you can follow those tips, like, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to, you know, get some money from these cases. And yeah, hold on to your cases, especially the cases that are dropping now, the clutch case, the fracture case, snakebite case. There's no point in selling them. You're not gonna make any money. Hold on to that. Keep it in a storage unit, put it away. Wait until there's movement in the price and then pull the trigger and sell. I mean, that's when you do it. Use your XP boosters, please. Why should I use my XP boosters? What have they ever done to you? I sell weekly cases as long as they are priced over 30 cents. Then I keep them for selling later. Yeah, you know, if you get a case that's over 30 cents, it depends on what case, but generally, yeah, you should probably sell. But if you get a case that's really dirt cheap, like 5 cents, 6 cents, snakebite, whatever, I'd probably keep it. There's no point. Do you think I should wait for the summer to trade or sell a Karambit Doppler? Yeah, okay, yeah, if you're trying to sell it, yeah, wait until prices go up. Wait until prices go up. Wait until the summer if you're thinking of selling that knife. Wait until you can make some more profit. So, I currently have a CSGO skin from the new collections, the Mirage collection. I currently have this Desert Eagle. I'm holding on to it. I think it's a great skin. Probably not going to sell it anytime soon. But if you also have one, might not be a bad idea to sell it during like the summer, because that's usually when prices go up. What are your opinion on the 2021 collections? I think they're fine. Good collections. Some of them are better than others. You know, Hydra has a lot of, you know, the supply of the Hydra is very high. Same with the Gold Arabesque and some of the other collections. Not much love is being shown to the Vertigo collection, so keep that in mind. For all you collectors out there, some of these skins, you might be able to sell them to a collector. This is actually a very nice skin. Love the hazard pay. So just be cognizant, you know, monitor the supply. I don't want you guys investing in Hydra and then a year from now you're coming into my stream and saying, Fano, you said that these ops are gonna rise in price. Now they're down just like the op fade. Listen, investing is a process. You have to do your research. You have to spend the money and buy your skin or sticker or case. Then you have to be in a holding pattern where you hold on to the item for X amount of days, right? X amount of years. Then you have to time it and figure out when should you sell. Generally, when prices are rising, that's when you should be selling so that you lock in those profits, lock in those gains. There's no point in just holding on to your little golden egg and then 6 months later the golden egg cracks, right? And it's just like, oh no, I missed my opportunity. I waited too long. Now it's not as good, you know? Same thing like with fruits. You don't want to, like, you know, the fruit grows and becomes ripe and then becomes overripe, you know what I mean? So you gotta time it correctly. Hello, welcome to the stream, Velnius, hello, yo, Raccoon number 4, welcome to the stream. Hey, we got a viewer from Macedonia, that's pretty cool. I'm answering your questions right now, guys. We're opening it up to Q&A. If you guys have any questions about skin investments, cases, skins, anything, let me know. We are opening it up to some Q&A right now. If you have any questions about cases or anything of the sort. Yeah, cases. What do you think, chat? Let me know what you guys think. Are cases going to have another pump like they did last summer? For those of you that don't know, last summer we had a huge pump in cases. As you guys can see here, it started sometime in February and it just kept going and going and going and going and going, and then June 3rd, boom, and started to crash. So I'm curious, what do you guys think? Are we gonna start start pumping like we did last year. Let me know in the chat or in the comments, depending on when you're watching this video. So yeah, absolutely. I'm kind of bullish on cases. I like cases. I'm a collector in cases. I'm an investor in cases. If for those of you that don't know, let's see, what cases am I invested in? I have Chroma 3 cases, chat. Chroma 3 case investor right here. I have a couple thousand of these. So I'm a Chroma 3 investor. A couple Horizon cases. Horizon shows a bunch of clutch cases. Horizon and clutch cases. Not very organized there. CS20 cases. Those are good cases as well. Good investments in my opinion over the long term, but I'm going to be holding on to these cases for a couple of years, chat. I'm not going to be selling anytime soon. If you would use your XP boosters, you would have 2 medals. Yeah, I could. Let's see here. Will the Dust 2 skins drop in price anytime soon? The Amber Fade in particular. Okay, so you're talking about skins from what is this? These are trade-up filler skins. These are skins that you put in trade-ups so that you can maximize your profits. You know, you can hit the skin that you want to hit, right? So these are decent. You know, Amber Fades are good. Will they ever go down in price? They might, but not as much. Not as much. And here's why. If we continue to have one operation every year, like we've had for the past 2 years, then this skin right here is probably going to keep its price and probably going to continue slowly rising in the long term. And I'll tell you why. The reason for that is because this thing is, first of all, it's not being dropped as regularly as some of its other siblings. It's a restricted purple skin, so it's pretty hard to get in a drop. And it's used heavily in trade-ups, so watch any Sparkles video on YouTube or any other CSGO, you know, trade-up content creator out there, a streamer, what have you. They're going to be using them in their trade-ups for hitting those high-tier items. So yeah, I think it's a solid skin. I think investing in one is not a bad idea. I think they're probably going to continue to rise in the long term. So yeah, hold on to them. I think you should probably wait until the end of the operation before you consider selling. Hold on to it, wait until the end of the operation, and then reevaluate whether or not you should sell. Hey, yo, we live on YouTube? Of course, baby. You don't have alerts? Yo, chat, where's my notification gang? Who gets notifications when I go live on YouTube? Let's go. Do you think RMR could be a good investment considering it's so cheap? RMRs are okay, but the supply is just way too big for the papers. Even the hollows, the supply is way too much. I would honestly stay away from RMRs altogether. You've already missed that ship. You could have made huge profit, but it's already passed. I think there are better investments out there, safer investments. I would stay away from RMR, personally. What do you think about the Shatter Web case? I've already talked about the Shatter Web case today. I think it's a good case, good items in it, good knives, decent supply. Demand will be, you know, only growing as CSGO continues to grow and develop, so I think it's a good case. Same with the glove case. OG gloves, baby! OG gloves! Absolutely. What are your thoughts on the M4A4? If you've always wanted to own a Poseidon or, you know, an Asimov or an M4 HAL, now is your time. Consider this a sale, chat. If you've always wanted to own one of these skins, now is the time to buy. Hey Fano, I just got an M4 Zerka factory new. Should I keep onto it? Okay, it's up to you. It's up to you. Yeah, you should probably keep it. Depends, like when did you buy it? Can you please take a look at Katowice 2015 stickers? I mean, generally speaking, guys, any of the old majors are pretty good. So like Katowice 2015, what is it, Cloud9? So like this thing, right? What are my thoughts on this? It's a good sticker. People are gonna be applying these over the next couple of years. Like Cloud9's a good team, fits in very nicely with a lot of blue skins. It's not gonna explode, but if we look at its market graph, these things tend to go in like cycles, right? Like the summer cycle up here, and then the winter cycle when it's pretty cheap. So here's where you should be buying, and then here is where you should be selling. So yeah, I mean, right now it's a little high. Probably should have bought it in December, but you know, if you've already made that investment, yeah, it's not bad. What are your opinion on Control Collection skins? Is it worth it to buy or stay away? The supply is too big in my opinion. I would probably stay away. Control Collection is, you know, it's pretty cheap, but again, stay away. I think there are other investments out there. Like, for example, I think a better investment would be skins from, if I can find it, from, you know, the Canals collection. That might be an interesting investment. Maybe taking a look at like a stained glass, or, you know, Dually Emeralds, Violet Murano. These things are used in trade-ups. Norse collection skins are heavily in demand. People love Norse. Who doesn't want a Gungnir or any of these other really good ones? So take a look at some of the older collections if you're planning on investing in them. Even like the lower tier skins might be decent, you know, opportunities for you to buy. Avenue, welcome to the stream. How's it going, my guy? I'm way too lazy to sell my cases. Have you ever thought about using, you know, an extension like Inventory Helper, or I don't know, what's another extension people use that, you know, lists them for you, right? So it saves you a lot of time. That being said, though, you are still gonna have to pick up your phone, and you're still gonna have to do some work, but it's still better than nothing, man. It's better than nothing. Completely agree. Let's see, what's happening in the market today, chat? What's happening in the market today? As you guys can see, yeah, Clutch Case. RIP Clutch Case, boys. RIP Clutch Case had so much potential. It went up to 40 cents, 42 cents in last summer. Now it's all the way back down to 16 cents, as low as 12 cents. I mean, it's a good case, high in demand, but it's still dropping. It's still a pretty common drop, so I don't know. If you get a Clutch Case in a drop, I would keep it. If I were you, I'd probably keep it. This is just my advice to you. I would probably sell them on buff. Yeah, you could sell them on buff, but you got to be patient. I feel like it's harder to sell on buff, especially when let me rephrase that. It's harder to sell on buff when it comes to cases, probably, especially if you have many cases. I could be wrong though. I've never sold cases on buff, so I don't know. Best investment under €1? I don't know. Probably like some of the, I don't know, some of the Stockholm stickers maybe, or. It's tough, man. It's tough. When you're talking that low of an investment, there's not too many items that you can choose from at that point. Yeah, so maybe some of these capsules. Maybe. Chroma Case, though. Jesus. Chroma Case has been pogging out recently. Dang. Low was 60 in last year, and then it went up to 80. Impressive. 93. Impressive. Not bad, not bad. How did you get so many XP boosts? I basically had a lot of, I got them from previous operations. So Shattered Web, Broken Fang, I got all these boosts back then, and I never really used them. So, Fanini the Panini, that's the first time somebody's ever called me that. Thank you. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a Q&A session, so if you guys have any questions about skins, if you wanna, you know, ask me anything, chat, now is the time to ask me your questions. So ask away, boys, ask away. Ask away, chat. Thoughts on the Train Collection 2021 mil specs? I'd probably stay away from Train. I think the Train Collection is fine, but honestly, Glock 18 Emeralds are the way to go. The other skins are decent, but I think you could do better. It's Hamza, by the way. Hey, what's up there, Hamza? Should I buy an Op Asimov now or wait? Why would you wait? What are you gonna wait for? Wait for a dip? Op Asimov? Let's take a look. Op Asimov. Why would you wait? Curious. I mean, you should have bought it in October. September, October? That's when you should have bought. Right now, it's pretty high up here, so I don't know, man. I'd probably... The longer you wait, yeah, I'd probably try to get it as soon as possible, honestly. Bro, you're now ignoring me? What do you mean I'm ignoring you? I'm not ignoring you. What's up? Do you like cats? Of course I like cats. What do you think about Vertigo 2021 Restricteds? What's in the Vertigo Restricteds? Vertigo Restricteds, give me 1 second. You're talking about, okay, so you're talking about these, right? Like the Caution, Digital Architect. I think they're kind of underwhelming. Not a huge fan of the way they look. In terms of investments, the supply is pretty low. People will be doing them in trade-ups here and there. I think they're solid. I think they're decent investments. Just don't go overboard. You know, buy a couple here and there. Sell them during the summer if you can. Just so that you can lock in those profits. I'm thinking of buying a well-worn op in 2 days. Go for it, Vladimir. Go for it. No better time than now. What do you think about broken fan cases? Still got like 100 of them. I would sell 10 broken fan cases every week from now until the summer. From now until June, I would sell 10 cases every week. Keep selling them. As long as the price keeps rising, keep selling. Sell 10 every week. That's probably what I would do. What do you think about the Oxide Oasis? By the way, I've been your sub since 4,000. Jesus, 4K. Okay, so Oxide Oasis, what is that? That is that the pink from Mirage? I think, right? It's the pink from Mirage. Very nice TF2 looking skin, very cartoonish, very shiny, glossy. I like this skin. I think it will be used in trade-ups. I think it's a solid skin. I'm a fan of it. I'd probably invest in it. The question is, well, let's see, what condition would you get? Probably, let's take a look at field tested. Right now, they're sort of in a little, little dump here. So maybe if you can get them for a low price, you should have bought them down here. But yeah, prices have been dipping a little bit. I think they're fine. I think they're okay. People will be using them in trade-ups over the next couple of months, maybe years. So I think there are better investments though. I think there are safer investments, like old CSGO tournament stickers are probably better, but they're fine. What's a good item to invest with 20 euros? If you only have 20 euros, like cases are good. Maybe take a look at some like old CSGO capsules from 2016, 17 majors, like Krakow, MLG, Cologne. Take a look at those. What would be a upgrade trade for a classic knife scorched? Okay, so classic knife scorched, get a better finish, get like a Damascus or a tiger tooth, depending on the knife, like Huntsman knives are better. Flip knives, if you can get a flip knife, that'd be a nice upgrade. What do you think about buying 2013 esports skins as investments? Why skins? Why are we looking at esports skins 2013? What's so special about... Are we talking about winter or are we talking about just regular? Because if we're talking about regular, you're talking about these, they're okay. You know, the Op Boom has been rising in price over the years. Same with the red laminate, slowly but surely. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's a decent investment. I think, again, it's going to be a slow investment, so there are probably better items to choose from. Whoa, Chrome, stop farting. Okay, let's see. What other questions do you guys have for me? What are your thoughts on investing in trade-up fillers? I love trade-up fillers. They are always in demand, at least I think they are. So yeah, Amber Fades, you should have bought them a while ago, but they're still fine. I think we mentioned that a little bit earlier in the stream, but yeah, Amber Fades. Didn't I make a video on them? I feel like I made a video recently about that, or a couple months ago. I think they're decent investments. Winter esports are good, yep. Yeah, you have a point, but should I sell to invest in something better? I have 1.74 bucks, 2 gamma, 1 chroma. I think all the cases that you listed are fine. Like, as long as you buy now and sell when they're more expensive, I think you're doing yourself a good job. Good service. Niku says, I got during the Shattered Web and XM Frostboard. Ooh, I sold it for 5 bucks. Now it's 50. Yikes. Yeah, don't sell it immediately. Wait until the summer before you sell. Yikes. Should I sell my investments on the Chinese New Year? By the way, for those of you watching, it is now officially Chinese New Year in China. So, yeah, I think right now skin prices are probably going to start stonking. Should I sell my Riptide cases now? Great question. We talked about it earlier in the stream. I'm going to answer it right now. Yes, you should sell your cases now. And then if the price drops to like 35, 40 cents, start accumulating. But right now, sell your cases as soon as you get them. That's probably the best strategy that you can do. Lock in those profits, lock in those gains, and then if you want to reinvest, you can always reinvest if the price drops. And it very well could drop, you never know. But I think it's safer to just sell. Should I invest in broken fang cases? You may have missed that already. Cases are already kind of expensive as it is. So, yeah, I'd probably do that. Why do skin prices rise in the summer? For a variety of reasons. School lets out, kids have more money to, you know, spend on items. There's usually a sale that goes on during the summer. For a variety of reasons. There's no, like, correct answer. Are Stockholm stickers still a good investment? They're okay, depending on the sticker, depending on the foil, hollow, gold. Depends. Should I sell Elegant Vines from Mirage 21 collection? Depends. Maybe. I'd probably hold on to it a little bit longer, though. Don't sell it now, especially from Mirage. Hold on to your Mirage items. I'm buying a fuel injector, yes! For a 2-year investment. Hey, man. Love the fuel injector. Think you're doing a good job there. Good job on the fuel injector. Let's see, what else? When I want to invest 2K in cases for 2 to 5 years, which cases should I pick? Pick the cheap cases. The cases that are cheap now are gonna make you a lot of profit in 2 to 5 years. So I'm talking about the cases that you get in a drop right now. So I'm talking about fracture cases. I'm talking about, yeah, fracture case. I'm talking about snake bite case. I'm talking about, what else is dropped? What else is in the drop pool? Like, what's a common drop that we get besides snake bite and, okay, dreams and nightmares, those are way too expensive, so I'm not even gonna count them. But, yeah, exactly. Are DreamHack 2014 stickers good investments? I think so, Maze. I love the hollows. They look really, really nice. Hey Fano, I got a Nova Baroque Orange. What do you think about its future potential? Baroque Orange, Canals Collection, right? I think it's solid. I think it's a solid skin. Hold on to it. See if you can sell it during the summer. Make some nice profit. Otherwise, depending on the float, I think you have a really good skin. Good play skin. Absolutely. Absolutely, chat. Absolutely. But no, these are good questions you guys are asking. These are good questions. Prisma 2s, yes, the Prisma 2. Good observation. Prisma 2 case. Another case that is very common in terms of drops. I mean, they're okay. I think you can still invest in them and you'll probably make some decent profit. Like, I could definitely see in 2 to 5 years this case going for like 15 cents. And you can easily double your money. So if you put in like $1,000, $2,000, you can probably get $3,000. The question is, how long are you willing to wait? And how high do you think it's gonna go? 2 to 5 years is a long time, chat, so you have to be patient with a lot of these cases. Which is why, chat, I'm saying that every time you guys get a case drop in CSGO every week, you should just save it, you know? As long as the case is cheap, like, save it. No need to sell it, there's no point. Just accumulate as many cases as you can over the years, and then when the prices start to rise and the prices are high, that's when you sell and you reap your rewards. At least that's the strategy that I'm employing when I'm investing in cases. Can you rate my inventory with my latest investments? Not in this stream, unfortunately. Not in this stream. We're only talking about investments right now. I mean, maybe we can do a different stream where we talk, like, do an inventory review stream. Maybe some other day. Butterfly investments. I have a couple butterflies. I've invested heavily in butterflies. Love the butterfly. It's a great knife. Such a nice knife. So, do I think it's gonna rise? It might. It might continue to rise. I think it's a good store of value. If you guys are, you know, interested in storing value, I think butterflies are pretty safe, especially the OG butterflies, like the fades and the slaughters. Those are pretty good, safe investments. Fano, do you think the Broken Fang collections will be forgotten as they're sandwiched in between Riptide? I don't think they're forgotten per se, but yeah, they could be forgotten. It's the middle child. Yeah, it's the middle child. What can I say? Yeah, most likely. They may be forgotten. I don't know. I mean, I still have a couple of them in, you know, in my inventory. I have a couple, you know, Broken Fang investments that I still need to sell. So, yeah, they may be forgotten. We'll have to wait and see. Will the imminent danger rise? Yes, it most likely will rise. I'd probably sell it in the summer, though. Hold on to this for a while. If you do decide to buy it, I mean, these things are expensive, by the way. Look at how expensive they are, so be careful. Be careful where you buy them, though. As long as you get them from a cheap site or trade for them or whatever, I think they're a fine investment. Just hold on to them. Don't get too greedy, though. Don't get too greedy. Make sure you sell when they rise. Sell when they rise. Don't hold on to them for too long. Where do you buy skins? Depends. I don't usually use websites. I usually have, like, you know, if somebody comes up to me and says, hey, I'm selling my inventory, like I'll say, what skins are you selling? And if I like a skin, I'll probably buy it off of them. But I don't use like Skinport or any of those other sites. You could use Skinport, you could use Buff to buy, but I'd prefer to do my own private trades. Hi Fano, I'm new to investing in Steam. Which items, skins should I invest in with $20? So it depends. At the moment, you missed out on the Stockholm investments, so I would probably say, honestly, with 20 bucks, you can find some pretty decent CSGO stickers from like old majors, right? So like if you go back in time and you try to find like an old major, I don't know, like let's find some like Cato 15s or Dream Hacks, right? Try to find like an old sticker. Give me a second here. I'll find it, chat. Try to find some like these old ones out there. These things also rise. Like you might not believe it, but these things are also prone to rise. Look at that, chat. Look at that. $16, $6. You could have bought it for $7. You could sell it for $12 at the moment. So the market goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it goes down. Usually during the summer is where prices tend to go up. During the summer months, they usually go up and then they go down during the winter months. It's all about finding that pattern. Good evening, Fano. Angie, long time no see. How's it going? When did you start investing in skins? I started investing in skins many years ago. My God, stop with these notifications. Many years ago. Many years ago. So many years ago. Too many to count. Because I don't think it has a lot of supply and they are being open like 300k a month. What are you talking about? You're talking about, what do you think about the CS 20th anniversary case? I invested heavily in it. They're being opened a lot and there's not a whole lot of them left. I mean, I also like CS 20th anniversary cases. I've been championing them for a while. Been supporting them for a long time, chat. So yeah, I think they're solid investments. Hold on to them long term. As long as you make profit, sell when they go up. Hold on to them right now, and you'll be good to go. You'll be good to go. Decent stuff. Let's see. I mean, this has been fun, chat. Let me know what other topics you guys want to discuss. Like, I can definitely do these streams again. Like, we can definitely have more streams like this where you guys can come ask me questions. If you guys have a topic that you want me to talk about, like how do I start trading knives, or how do I get into cash trading, or how do I use buff or CSGO float, or how do I do trade ups, or how do I price check this skin or whatever, like how do I do price checks? Let me know if you guys would be interested in more of these streams, because I think there's definitely value in here for me to interact with you guys in these YouTube streams, in addition to regular videos, of course. RMR golds, are they worth it? Probably not. I'd stay away from RMR golds. There are Stockholm golds that look better, and there's probably going to be future golds that come in other tournaments, so stay away from RMRs, in my opinion. Are you going to wait for the end of the operation live again? Oh, Michael, no. We're not going to do that again. That was a fiasco, dude. Oh man. But good questions, guys. Good questions. You guys ask a lot of good questions. And if I didn't get to your question, leave them in the comments section below. If you're watching this live stream in the future, leave your comments down below if you guys want me to answer them. I will always read my comments and give you guys my feedback. I think an hour stream is long enough, chat. I'm probably going to try to stream again tomorrow, so if you guys have any more questions, you can always, tune in, stop by again. I don't know what tomorrow's topic is going to be. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments. But anyways, that just about does it for today's stream. Hope you guys have a good evening. I know it's late for a lot of you guys, so good night. Take care. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I really appreciate you guys stopping by, watching my streams. More videos to come. Take care, guys. Mwah. Love you guys. Talk to you later, all right? Good night, good night. Good night.